We're also following breaking news tonight in Logan County, where Arkansas State Police are now investigating a homicide that happened over the weekend. They say 84-year-old William Harris was found dead in a home near Delaware, Arkansas, that's east of New Blaine. State police say a family member had gone to check on Harris at his home, where they found him dead inside. His body has been sent to the state crime lab to determine an exact cause of death. The Sebastian County Sheriff's Office warning drivers to be aware of a fast-moving grass fire south of Fort Smith. It's near the Highway 71 and 549 interchange there just north of Greenwood. They say heavy smoke from the fire may cause traffic delays this evening. And it took crews about a half hour to get another grass fire under control today near Clarksville. This is video captured from RDOT's iDrive camera showing the response. It happened around 3 this afternoon near the 57-mile marker off the westbound lanes. No word on what actually started that fire. In Benton County, residents under a 24-hour burn ban tonight. It comes as the weather abnormally dry all across the area today. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams is here now with the latest on what this is all about. Rachel?
Darren, I spoke with Benton County's fire marshal, and he says a 24-hour burn ban is common, but there are 2 different kind of bans they issue. The other burn ban is a court order that a judge would have to sign for multiple days at a time, but it would take the county judge signing off to lift that burn ban in place. Fire Marshal Lonnie Harrell says a county-wide 24-hour burn ban is from the fire marshal's office, and they rely on data from the National Weather Service in Tulsa.
We look at the humidity, the spread index, and we look at what the winds are going to be for the majority of the day. If it's just a wind gust here and there that's going to get up, it's not much of an issue. But with the winds like it is this week, we're supposed to be up to 30 miles an hour or more for the majority of each day, and we'll decide to go ahead and put a burn ban on.
Open burning during this ban is considered a violation of state law. Harrell says if the fire departments are called to an outside burn, individuals could get a citation. Rachel Williams, 5 News.
All right, Rachel, thanks. As technology continues to advance and change, the state of Arkansas along for the ride. Today, the Department of Finance rolled out a new mobile app that will let Arkansans access IDs on their phone. Brooke Buckner shows us how it works.
Here in Arkansas, we're trying to be on the leading edge. We're trying to give the latest, greatest technology.
And now through the new mobile ID app, you can have a digital version of your driver's license or state ID.
It's an encrypted solution. It lets you be able to control what information that you're sharing and gives you the opportunity to be able to, at some point, be able to avoid using a actual physical license.
Because the app is in its very beginning stages, Department of Finance and Administration Secretary Jim Hudson says you still need to keep your hard copy of your license with you.
You'll probably still have to have that license for driving your car because we haven't quite yet equipped all of law enforcement with the devices to be able to read that. But in the short term, you're going to have a couple of real opportunities for use cases for that app.
The DFA is currently working with TSA to roll out the app.
Once that process is completed, you have your driver's license information on your device. You have your boarding pass on your device. When you get ready to travel, all you have to do is have that phone and go through security.
And Hudson says it might take a few weeks or months before a business accepts it as a valid form of ID. Hill Station bar manager Max Oliver says he's optimistic about the new resource, but still has some questions about it.
Curious of how exactly something like that's going to work, not just from the side of the consumer, but also for us. You know, safety protocols are wonderful. I think providing that for the customer is wonderful, but also for us.
But Oliver acknowledges this is the way of the future, and he's ready to adapt to the changes.
We're going to be optimistic and positive for it. You know, we trust everybody that's working on it to hope for the best.
In Little Rock, Brooke Buckner, 5 News.
Tonight, a look at the legacy of the Waffle Hut as owners told the structure in Rogers is hazardous and needs to come down. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi is in Rogers. And Jacob, you had a chance to talk to the former employees who were remembering this business nearly 50 years old.
Yeah, Darren, that's absolutely right. right here at the Waffle Hut. This place has been a staple in the Rogers community since 1976. And like many businesses and homes in this area, it was damaged heavily from the Memorial Day weekend tornadoes last year. And just last week, the Rogers City Council voted in favor of ordering the building owners to pay for the demolition of this building. According to the ordinance passed last Tuesday, inspectors say that the building's roof, exterior, and windows all suffered extensive damage and could be a public hazard because it is not closed off to the public. Former waitress Susan Parker worked at the Waffle Hut for 12 years and says that it's been the best job that she's ever had.
That's 12 years of my life, you know. Family, I mean, I got more family here than I do immediate family, you know. The building won't be here, but the stories will be around for a long time of everything and how much it means to everybody. You know, that will go on forever.
Now, the city says that the owners must pay for the demolition, and that must begin within 30 days of that ordinance. If not, the city can step in and begin the process. But for now, I'm live in Rogers, covering news where you live. Jacob Luthi, 5 News.